What's up, everyone? So, first off, let me say thank you to all the people that have been subscribing to my channel. I am completely amazed that I got over 100 subscribers in a short amount of time. Again, I'm glad people are liking what I'm putting out there. I am not doing this for money. I'm doing this just because I'm beginning to enjoy doing like tutorials out there and making YouTube videos like they used to be, where, you know, people weren't all bombarding you with 15 videos a day from the same guy, you know, telling you to subscribe, like, the notification, and it's crazy. So, if you want to get away from all that, you don't want to feel like you're being pressured into hitting the subscribe button, well, then here you go. Alright, yeah, I like to rag on all these channels, because it's just a shame what YouTube has become. But enough of that for now. Anyway, I decided to do a video on food buffs, what I take, and in particularly, well, first let me show you what I take, okay? And I want to talk about this because I know a lot of people don't like using food because they feel that it just degrades so fast and you got to constantly go back and forth and replenish. I'm going to tell you that's not true if you have this card. If you have this at level 3, I'm going to tell you right now, your food will last a long time, okay? And you will not have to go and do these runs, you know, all the time. You won't have to do it. I do this run maybe, I don't know, once every couple of days. Yeah, every couple of days. Say 3-4 days I have to make a run to replenish what I did, okay? So you can definitely make the food worth it. You know, you can definitely make it worth your time, and you're missing out on a lot of buffs. So let me just show you the ones I do, and I'm going to go down the line and retake them if I have anything left. Normally, I do have some that I take in luck, because I just like that. I know it does play, I think it plays a role in the crit damage, right? So I like to take opossum. That's the easiest to do, because you only need opossum meat and wood, and it gives you +2. Alright. This is just from Scorch Beasts farming. That's not usually on my menu of what I take. Cranberry relishes, that's for the extra 10 XP. Then I used to do a lot of mole rat meat for the agility, +3 agility. For VAT users, you know, who like a lot of AP, this is a must. But I've gotten away from it because it uses a pepper. Not that pepper's that hard to get. I can show you a run where you'll get at least 12 to 15 pepper in one shot. But I'm just trying to get away from it. What I am trying to use instead is the squirrel on a stick. There's actually a couple places you can go to get them, and it's pretty easy. So that's what I go with, the agility. I mean, I do go with the ground mole rat because there's so many of them. This is a must, the Infused Soot Flower Tea, because I get 20 extra points in my max AP. Okay. Another one I go for is the dog meat steak. I don't have it right now. I'm out of it, but that gives me +3 in endurance, so it gives me, I think, another 30 points, hit points. Okay. Then I come down to, what's my other one I usually take? And this is usually what I take every time before I walk out the door. Radstag Stew, +35 to energy resistance. Okay. Siltbeam Puree, 15 to damage resistance. Okay. The Moot Fruit Tea, okay, +20 to crit damage. Now you can have the, what do you call it, Blight Soup, but the ones that I'm showing you all have a duration of at least an hour, okay? Now there's this one and another one, I don't know if I have it, no. There's another one I go back and forth with for the +20 crit damage. Here's another one, Health Regen, 0.25. Sweet tater stew, not that hard to make. This one, tater salad surprise, AP regen of +5, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, and that's about it. Now, if you look, 59 minutes, 59 minutes. The Sweetwater blend, this one, oh, I ran out of it. That's actually an hour also, the +2 perception. Okay, oh, there's my possum meat. That one I think only runs for a half an hour. Cranberry relish runs for an hour. Radstag stew for an hour. Okay, so you can see all of this, and you can see my AP. Now, if I take the hard lemonade, I get that up to 317. Okay, but the one ingredient I want to show you that I take, and I'm going to show you why, because I like this one. I know I was talking about in another video tarberry, but this one's even better. This gives you 200. Okay, the problem is you need Starlight berries. Now, I don't know if everybody knows these runs, but I'm going to do this run, so it might take a little time. But the run I'm just going to show you, you're going to wind up, you can wind up with at least 60 to 70, if not more, even 80 Starlight berries, depending on how many spawned. Okay, so this is the first place. This is on the Black Mountain. Okay, so if you come up here, there's at least 6 bushes up here. You can see one already, right? So here's one. All right. There's 2. There's the other one I just up. There's 3. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. There's 4. There's 5. And I'm almost positive there's a 6th one around here. Come on, show yourself. Oh, there it is, 6. Okay, so there's 6 right there, just in that area. There may be 1 or 2. Oh, there it is, 7. Okay, there may be even another one around here somewhere. I thought I found another one, but so you can see there's at least 7 just in this area. All right, so we're already up to 7, so it's 14. Okay, then what I do is I do this run. Now I think a lot of people have done this run, but I don't know if they do it as thorough as I do. Now, I kind of zigzag because I forget. There's so many over here that I tend to forget where some of them are. So, just bear with me. For the most part, I got most of them down pat, but I do forget. There are a hell of a lot on this run. Okay? What I like to do is I like to start out over here. Okay? Because this is where you spawn in. Now, one trick I noticed in this area is that wherever you see fire caps, usually, at least with this area, that means there's a Starlight berry not too far behind. There you go. There's 1, right? So that's 8 we're up to. Okay? And I noticed that mainly for this area. Okay, I mean, for this whole area I'm going to show you. So that's 8 so far. Okay? Then what I like to do is I like to run up here. And also, I do have to mention, it's a must to do this run at night, like I'm doing now. Because obviously, it's much easier to see them. Okay? Here's another one. That's 9. Okay? I think. Yep, there's another one. That's 10. And then there's 1 over here. I know there's a 3rd one right around here. Come on, where'd you go? There's the fire cap, and there's the Starlight berry tree, but it doesn't have anything. Okay? So that would be 12. Then I run over here, and I make a run past this house, and I'm going to show you why. A lot of people start by this house. Actually, you're better off running past this house. I'm not 100% sure. I forget if there's any in there, but I like to run past this house and work my way up here. Now, again, no, there's not on this side. I think starting on this side is where you'll start seeing them. Okay. I don't think I go past this spot. Okay, but there's my fire cap, and that's 13, right? That's 13 already. Alright, so that's 13. Let's see. I know there's about 4 of them up there, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I just want to check. Like I said, there's so many that I do tend to forget where some of them are. And that's why I don't know if anybody's really done this whole run that thorough. Maybe they have. I haven't seen it because I know I've searched for videos to show like Starlight Berries in the very beginning. So anyway, okay, so we're up to 13. That's good for my still, right? So now what I do is I come up here, and there's about 4 of them up here. So there you go, right? That's 4, was it 15, right, from that tree? Okay, so that's 15, that's 16, that's 17. There's 18, and there's the fire cap, right? So we're up to 18 or 19. I'll call it 18. Might be 19, but I'll call it 18. Alright, then I come down here, and I will go to the house now. Okay, I'll come in this area. So we're calling it 18, right? There's one right here. That's 19. Okay. Fire cap. That's 20, right? 21. So look at all the ones we're missing that haven't even spawned. 22, right? I think there's another one in here. Okay. So what are we at? We're at 22, right? So then I kind of come back up here. I think somewhere along these rocks. Ah, here we go. 23. And there you go. Fire cap, right? 23. So we're up to 23 so far, right? Oh, there's fire cap. There's a fire cap. 23. And there you go. 24. Right? So now I come down here. Then again, you gotta look there real like sneaky in here. Sometimes they're intertwined. Right? There you go. 25. 26. I love this gun. That's 26. Look at that, 27. I know there's one up on the rocks up there, so. There you go. 28. Now I do backtrack a little bit. I see fire cap. Okay. So you see why this gets to be like a little zigzag all over the place, right? Because I know I missed 1 or 2. And actually, let me tell you, if you go up this hill and you get closer to Arctos, there's a bench up there where there's at least like 2 there, and then there's like another 2-3 plants up there. So that's just like another 5, but I'm not even going to count that, right? What am I up to? 25, I think? No, 20. I lost count. 25, 26, something like that. Right? I think it was 26. Alright. I mean, it doesn't always mean in this area that if you see a fire cat, but usually it does in this area. And it doesn't have to be that close. It could be, you know, definitely a couple feet away. So sometimes that's why I go crazy, because when I see the fire cap, I really will scope the area out, because I get greedy, because I want every berry I can find. Okay, so we're up to, we'll call it 26 so far. Oh, there you go. There's 27. I know there's one up here, but I forget where the heck this one is. I don't want to get too far off. I don't want to go that nuts. I'm already past that, but... And I'm taking these fire caps for a reason as well. I know there's one over here. Oh, there it is. So what did we say, 27? Alright, let me come down here. I know there's one like right here somewhere. 27, there it is. That's 28. Now, I don't know if there's too many in here. I don't think there are. There are some on this side. Alright, what am I up to? 28. And I'm doing this slow too, because I want to find all of them, even the ones that aren't spawned, just to show you how many there actually are over here, because it's just crazy. Sometimes I'll put my light on to find the ones that haven't spawned in, just because I want to try to remember them next time I come in or something. Alright, so there we go. Alright, that's 27, like 28. Probably miscounted, but we'll call it 28. I think I'm a little higher than that, but... Alright, fire cap. There you go, 29. I know there's a nice little cluster around here somewhere. There you go. It's 30, 31. There you go, look. 32. There's a fire cap. It's funny, when I'm on the hill, I'm actually tilting my head sideways. Yeah, that's when you're shot, right? You're like, you're playing the games too much. Damn, I lost count already. What did I say? 29, 30, I think at 32, right? You guys will forgive me if I miscount one or two, right? So we'll call 32, right? There's 33. Ah, 34. Like I said, I don't think people have really scoured this area like I have done looking for these things. 34. That one I think I counted already, right? Yeah. Okay. 35. So up to 35. So that's at least 70. Okay, 35. Then what I like to do is, there's two ways to go up here, and I'm going to show you to go both ways actually. Alright, so that's 35. There's my fire cap. I know there's one over here, but I always forget where it is. Oh, there it is. 36. Then I come across the road over here. There's about 2, right? 36. That's 37. There you go. 38. There's another one, I think, over here. I could be wrong. Alright, so I'm up to 38. Alright. Yeah, 38. So I come back across. And then I make my way towards this road. Alright, follow this road up. Okay. That's where we have 38. I'm pretty sure. Here you go. 39. Okay, that's 39. Then what you got to do is come down here. 39. That's 40. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to jump across this side. Okay. I believe there's another 2 or 3 over here. No, it's 41. There's one up here by this rock. I was positive there's one over here. Damn it, where'd it go? I know there's one here. So where are you at? 41? Damn, I know there's one here. Yeah. Alright, I guess that one's gonna beat me out. Like I said, I know there's one there, but alright, I'll let it go. So that's 41. Now I take these mongrels because this is the. I take this because this gives me the mongrel meat for the dog meat steak. There it is. That's what, 42, right? Or was I at 42? We'll call it 42. I think I was at 42, but we'll call it 42. Okay. So then I come back this way. Right? Because there's, I think, another one on this shoreline. Or did I already get that one? Oh, there you go. 43. Okay. And I come up this way. So up to 43. 43. 44. Then you come down here. 45. Come down here. There's one under the bridge here. Yep, there you go. 46. And 47. I think there's another one. I think there's like 3 of them over here all together. Yep. 48. So I'm at 48. That's 96. 96 starberries. Okay, 48. And that's not including how many I probably missed. Did I count this one? 48? Yeah, I think I did. So that's 48. Plus, like I said, there's 4 on top of the mountain, at least. So that puts us at over 50. Okay? So we're in the range of at least 50. So let's see how many I got here. So I wound up picking up almost 50 starlight berries. So that means I only picked up half of what I found. Okay? So I'm at 49. I usually come out, I would say a little bit more than that. I come out with sometimes 60 on that run. Okay? Then what I do, I might as well show you this too. I pick up the firecrack berries because I use that as well. Alright? You know what the hell, might as well show you the ones I'm talking about. So So we're at 48, right? What the hell? Might as well do it. Why not? I haven't made a video in a while. I don't know if I said it in the beginning or not. Man, my mind is shot. That's 49. Okay. But yeah, I haven't been able to make some of the videos I've been wanting to make. I'm one of the few fortunate people that are still working. I know there's a lot of people out of work, and you know, my sympathy to you people. I really do feel bad for you. My heart goes out to you guys that are not able to work and don't have an income coming in. I work in a university, so we actually had to conduct our sessions online, and in fact today was our last day. So that's why I haven't been able to do anything. It's been very hectic with students asking questions. Here you go. Wait, that's 50, 51. So yeah, I've been helping out a lot of students and stuff, and it's just been real busy this last week. Okay, so there you go. So 51, right? Count them, 51, and I know I missed a couple. So I could say, I would bet that there's probably close to, you could probably get close to 60 on this run if you really, really scoured these hills. And that wasn't even, I don't even think that was the spot I was talking about. I think it's near the other, there's another spot with a bench somewhere on this hill, on the top up there, where there's, I think, one or two more. But, yeah, so that's it. I wanted to show you that. I'm going to make another video about, again, just some of the other locations of the other runs I do. But this is my main run for the Starlight Berries, okay? So I just figured I'd put that out there for the people that are interested or always felt that they wanted to use the Starlight Berries but never could find enough, okay? There you go. Over 50, maybe even 55 plants. So you can easily collect, you know, within a day or two, you could get well over 100 of these berries and then use them. And the reason why I use them is because that's in my, right there, Sweet Blackberry Tea. Now, like I said, I did talk about it in, let me go back to camp. I'll just show you quick. I use the Starlight Berries. You can use them for a couple of things. Like I said, the main one for me is the Infused Soot Flower Tea. That's the one that gives me the max AP of 20. Okay, so that's why I use that. That's my main thing. Okay, so that's why I actually do that run. Is mainly for that Infused Soot Flower Tea right there. Okay, you need Starlight Berries and you need pepper. All right. I guess in another video I'll do the pepper run. Okay. Also, the Sweet Blackberry Tea. This is another one I use them because now I got, with that, I get 200 AP. Now, I know I did talk about the tarberry juice. It's 120. I didn't want to show this one just yet, but that's why I'm showing this one today. Because I didn't know how people would feel about going about with this one. But you can see, you can definitely get a decent amount. You got to get wild blackberry, which is good because that you can actually grow. So that's easy to get, right? You can start farming those. All right, I have a couple out here already. And, oh, let me show you the fertilizer. The Turbo Fertilizer. There you go. That was the other thing I wanted to show you guys on the video. So, you get one per 4 minutes. Every 4 minutes you get one fertilizer bomb. Okay? And I'll tell you what, for a person like me, be quiet, for a person like me that uses a lot of food, it's definitely worth it. Now it's 750 gold, but again, I use ballistic Bach, right? I use that a lot, so I need a lot of the razor grain. Okay. moot fruit I need. It's good for the gourds, right? So just to kind of demonstrate this, right, I'll take all this. Just let's see how much one bomb can actually do. All right, I'll take the gourd, and we'll see. So I'll come up here. You equip it like any grenade, and you just toss it, man. There you go. Look at that. It brought everything back. Yeah, look. The gourd, right? I took all these. Took these gourd, yep. And I took all the tomatoes. So one bomb, man, you can pretty much bring back a hell of a lot. You know? So, like I said, for somebody like me, I think it's well worth it. This was a hell of a lot more worth it than the water well. Because if they ever repair the glitch, and they leave it at one drink per crank that you go for, yeah, I don't think so. Like I said, with the glitch, I talked about this before, and the guy told me, right, one of the commenters, you hold it down, you spam the R, and you get about 50 to 60. But, again, if they patch that, forget it then. It's not worth it. Not to me, anyway. I know some people like it for the aesthetics, or they're collecting. That's fine. That's cool. You know, whatever. That's what you want it for, absolutely. But in terms of it being utilized to collect water, absolutely not. So, my opinion, if you're a farmer like I am, because I use a lot of the foods and stuff, Turbo Fertilizer, yeah, I didn't have a problem dropping $7.50 on that. Because I can't tell you how many times, like, I ran out, I'm like, oh damn, so I gotta wait for the razor grain to grow. Now, no, man, I can make tons of ballistic bark now. Okay? So, I just wanted to throw that out there. And another thing you can make starlight berries, what you can use for starlight berries, is the berry mentats. I love this. I think this is great, this chem, because it highlights targets. So again, all you need is brain fungus. So if you go by the White Springs, the back entrance there by the big garbage tanks, you'll see that Mr. Andy, you can collect a nice amount right there. So you don't even have to, right there you can get a decent amount. But I think I'm going to do a whole video on chems too. I think that's going to be my next video. Or at least one of the ones I have upcoming that I want to talk about. So, yeah, this is a long video. It's been a while since I did one, so I wanted to I've been itching to do this one on the Starlight Berry, because I've never seen one do a complete run on all the ones you can actually collect. So you can see there's a hell of a lot out there for them. And they're useful for a couple different main ingredients, like I said, for the berry mentats, for the infused soot flower tea, and what was the other one? Oh, for the crit damage, 20%. And the reason why I say those is because that one lasts an hour over the blight, even though that one's a little easier, right? It's only need the blight and water, and that's it. You can make that, but it's only lasts a half an hour. So for me, I'd rather quiet. Where is it? Oh, shoot. Anyway, so that's my video for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. But again, I can't believe I'm over 100 subscribers. So, thanks. And I hope you guys learned something from this, especially maybe some of the new players that are just coming onto the Fallout 76 scene. This might be helpful to you. I'm going to do another food run, to show you some of the other places that I get most of my ingredients. Because I only really do 2 runs. The berry run is the main run, and then I do one more that I get most of my ingredients. I think a lot of people know this one, but it's basically right up here. Okay, so that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, or got, again, some useful information from it. All right, I'm out.